Hi, it's Miss Melissa with 4-H. And guess what? I'm on safari. No, I haven't traveled to somewhere exotic. Remember, practicing my social distancing. I'm on a nature safari in my yard. There are lots of things that we can find while we are out here in our yards. And a good place to start is with some binoculars. I've been doing some bird watching this morning. I've seen several different types of birds. And if you listen really closely, you may can hear a few chirping. They're probably waiting on me to move so I can get to my bird feeder. But while you're on nature safari, this is something that can be done with your family, and it's a good way to get outside. In my pack here, I've got a few things that may help you. Besides my binoculars, I also have a hand lens. This is really good for like a magnifying glass for up close inspections. So if you find something that looks really cool and you want to look at it up close, it is always a good idea to have a hand lens. Something else you may want to keep in there is some sandwich bags in case you find a really cool specimen and you want to take it back, like maybe some of the seeds you found or leaves. So sandwich bags are good. Maybe you want to keep your camera in there or your cell phone so you can take pictures or make video recordings of your observations. And for some of you, you may want to include an observation journal. And this is a good way to keep a pencil, keep some color pencils so that you can write about what you're seeing, take some counts, make some notes, and so you can go back and look up those birds and insects and plants that you're seeing later on. So of course, a nature safari doesn't require a lot of activity or time, and it's a good STEM activity for you on these days when we're all trying to practice our social distancing. So of course it's science. We're looking up the animals, the plants, the insects that we're seeing. It's technology, you know, even though it's kind of some simple technology you may think, but using binoculars or a hand lens is still technology. It's engineering. You can even take this and expand and learn how these items work. You think about the engineering of the birds, how they fly, how they build their nests. Of course, it's math. I could sit here and do a bird count, and I could do them by size, by color, by how many I see per hour. And so there's a lot of STEM involved with this nature safari. But there's also a way that we can take our STEM to STEAM by adding an art component. And all it takes is, once again, you have your journal for observations. Take a few minutes and maybe write down some thoughts you're having while you're in nature. Maybe it inspires you to start a story, a poem. Maybe it inspires you to do some drawings of some things that you saw, right? Maybe as you've collected specimens, and you can see in here I have some wax paper in my book. I've already collected a couple of specimens and put in there for pressing. And so you could press some of the samples that you found. You could start your own plant collection this way. Maybe you've got a few things you think would make some good bookmark material. So pressed plants. I'll take this back in the house and I'll lay a couple of heavy books on top of it. And these pressed plants can actually be used later on to make a bookmark for your favorite book, or to make some kind of art project that you could frame and hang in your house. So the next few days, while we're all practicing our social distancing, we're staying away, right? You and your family take some time, get outside, enjoy the fresh air, the sunshine, enjoy nature. It's a good way to kind of take a break from all the news, the reports, the things that we're bombarded with, and just take a few moments for yourselves. Remember, 4-Hers and your families, we're all in this together. We're all doing our best to adapt and grow during this time, and a nature safari is a fun way to get out and do some exploring in your own yard or in your neighborhood. So everybody have a great day, and we'll see you soon.